Hello everybody, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a good New Year's Eve. I hope everyone everyone is in 2026 now. I don't even know if everyone is in the new year now, but hopefully. First of all, I just got something exciting for you guys, and it's because it's a new year. I also have an updated sprite. Look at that, I got a little bit more 3D in this one, so that's cool. I don't have the updated sprite for the others, like the open arms one, but I think we should use this one for today at least. Anyways, what we're doing today is we're gonna be celebrating 2026 or we're gonna be celebrating New Year by ranking all of my videos that I uploaded in 2025, not including Morgent videos. This is only Agent L videos, so that's what we're doing today. You can also see I got some new graphics thing down there, so that's cool. Alright, but I guess let's get started with the first video, which is my most popular video at the time of recording this, which is the how I made a level, no, how I beat, no, wait, the title was I made a level that takes 51 trillion years to beat, this is how, or no, wait, this level takes 51 trillion years to beat, here's how I beat it. That's what this video was called. And yeah, honestly, I think we have to put this one in S tier just because of how influential it was to my channel. It got me a lot of attention by a lot of different people, including Seed Gaming, which is funny thinking about how there was people that discovered my channel through him. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I think it's also just a very good video. I think also that video is kind of the reason why all of my most recent videos are about Mario Maker, just because that's kind of like the theme that my channel is going in, or the direction my channel is going in. So yeah, that one's a good it was a good thing I made that video. Let's just say that. Now we got this one that's about how I accidentally created X-X. I think it is kind of a video that I would upload now. Like, it wouldn't be impossible for me to upload it now, but I like going back to it and like realizing I have the bad microphone and just like, you know, there's a lot of things that I could have improved. Or like that video, if I was to make it again, I could probably do a way better job than what I did with this. Like, I think the video idea is great. Like, I think the whole topic about it was great, but it's, yeah, not the same quality as some of my most recent stuff. Next we got a quite an old one. This is how Athens Dash became a meme within the Yoshario community. If you don't know Yoshario, go subscribe to him. If you don't know who Yoshario is, just go subscribe to him. because he's honestly the reason why I even started with YouTube. Because yeah, without him, my first video wouldn't exist, which is this one. We're gonna get to that one, but yeah, this was the second video I ever uploaded. And you can see there's also a couple others of the same style. So yeah, I think this one, I would say it's like A or S. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in A for now. Alright, next we got the... This is a... I don't know, man. This was a weird video. I'll put this in like C. If you don't know, this was a YouTube poop of Kai from Eurovision, or from that was representing Sweden at Eurovision last year, and I made a YouTube poop about it, and I don't really know why, or well, I think it was because the reason I made that video was because I don't think I saw basically no one doing YouTube poops of Eurovision, and I felt like I could do that, so that's why I made that video. However, it has basically nothing to do with Mario Maker or anything Mario really, or anything Nintendo. So yeah, I wouldn't upload this right now because now my channel is a lot about Nintendo and stuff. Then we got this video, which was how I decided this video with a wheel or something like that. Again, weird video. I don't know where to put that one. It was a weird video, although it's kind of funny. I'll put it in B. I think it's kind of a funny video. Even though I don't talk in that video, there's a lot of videos in like the early days of my channel where I don't talk because I didn't do a voice reveal by then. But yeah, it's still a funny video. Moo Moo Milk. This I don't know, dude. I feel like in terms of all the songs, this is like in terms of all the songs I've made, this one is not that memorable. Like, obviously you have Tiger's Factory here, but I think this one, I'll put it in like above Kai, but it's still C. Okay, next we got this video. I hate this, but I love this. Okay, this one, honestly, I think this one is a pretty underrated video. If I have to be honest, I'll put it in A tier because it's a really funny video, and it didn't really get a lot of views, but I think it's quite funny. It's basically like if you've ever seen like Jack's films with his Your Grammar Sucks videos. That's like what this video was like. I was just reading Mario Maker comments that was probably by people who were like 8 years old, and they didn't know how to they didn't know a lot of English. We had a bit of fun with that, so yeah, that's going in A tier, I think. This one, where I translated Marina Galaxy 3 trailer, put this in B as well. I think this is quite a funny video, although it's kind of a niche topic, you know. I don't think many people know even what Marina Galaxy 3 is. Like, there's a lot of people who have watched my channel who don't even know what that is. But we'll get to that, don't you worry. Now we got every time that I used a Vine Boom sound effect in one of my videos. This one I think is D tier. It's just not really, like, it's the whole video is just a bunch of Vine Booms, and I get that's what the video is about, but yeah, it's not really great content. I wouldn't call it that. Now we got the first Nintendo YouTube poop. This is the Mario 40th anniversary. I think this one is S. Like that's like a quality video, right? I remember, like, this is a very recent YouTube poop that I made. I had a whole era that was basically me making YouTube poop videos. I think that one's, I think that one is one of the better ones, I have to say. Next we got this video, which is just, it's just a video where I beat a level that I made. So I guess this one is not really. We'll put it in D tier as well. Is it better or worse than Vine Boom? I think it's honestly worse than Vine Boom. Because it's just like, you know, me beating a hard level. Actually, this video got a lot of views as a YouTube short. If you guys remember that, it got a lot of views from a YouTube short that I made about that. It got like 70,000 or something crazy like that. So yeah, that one was also quite influential, I guess. Just like this one, which I have at the top, but yeah, whatever. Cheeseland, I think this one is probably better than Athens Dash. I will give it that. I think in that video, Yoshario also crashes out even harder than what he does in this video. It's just generally a more funnier video. You also have me saying like green shelled somewhere. It's like multiple times in the video. Whenever he gets green shelled, I just say green shelled. And Yoshario out of context 2. I don't really. We're gonna rank all the Yoshario out of context because I think they're all. We're gonna rank all of these at the same time because I think they're all kind of like a similar quality. I don't really feel like any of them stands out. I think they'll go at the bottom of A tier. I think they were pretty funny, but they were just compilation videos, and I feel like, you know, I was just taking clips of Yoshario's videos and putting them together. So yeah, I've done more creative stuff than that, but it's still a funny video. Next we got Virtual Boy YouTube Poop. I don't think this one is quite as good as 40th, but I think we'll put it in B. We'll put it there, I think. It's quite a short one. But yeah. Now we got the one Minecraft video that I made. Where I put a dolphin in a boat. That's about all that I remembered from that video. I don't know, like C. It's not really that interesting. Like, it's just me playing Minecraft and not really much more than that. Now we got ranking every Mario 64 main stage. I think this one has to be S tier. I think this one is also quite underrated. I think I'll put it not above. I don't think anything is gonna beat this video, or maybe something, but not this one. It's a good video. It's very good, and it got very low views, which I'm kind of sad about, but you know, it is what it is. I can't do anything about the algorithm. Yoshario's Adventure: The Quest to Success official trailer. I don't know, are we ranking the game or are we ranking the trailer? Because the game is great. The trailer is just a trailer, so I don't know how we're gonna do that. If you don't know, this was actually a video game that I designed myself for Yoshario's community. I don't know. I think generally speaking, if we're judging this by the trailer, I think it's C, not D, because I think there's more hype. You know, there was more hype about this video. I think I also put this one right next to it, maybe a little bit above because it was the sequel, but yeah, this was the sequel to the original. I made a sequel to the original game as well. Now we got the very first video
I ever made, which was Yoshario and the Gang, epic version, in parentheses. I think I don't know why it's also says epic version. It's legendary, but in terms of as a video, I don't think it's. I think it's like bottom of the entire list. I've gotta be honest. It's just something that I basically just made to share in Yoshario's Discord, and it's not more than that. Then we got Without Wiz. Without Wiz, I'll put in B tier, I think. Top of B? I think top of B. I think there's more infamous songs than that one. Again, like Tiger's Factory. That one didn't really hit as hard as those did. Now we got this video. This video is weird. I feel like this one. If you don't know, this video was literally just. It was nothing, and then I took like. I don't know. It just if you just go watch the video. I don't know how to describe it. It's just. Yeah, it's just a weird video. I'll put it above showing the game, but yeah. And we got DGR YouTube poop. Not the best YouTube poop I had, but I think put it there. I think this one I think is S tier. I think this is probably I would say the best YouTube poop that I made. Or well, I think is the 40th anniversary better? I think 40th anniversary is probably better actually. But yeah, this one's get a second place, I guess. Now we got how I made an RPG in Mario Maker 2. I think this one is also S tier. I don't think it's as good as this first one, but I think it gets a second place. And we got the first BTG YouTube poop, which I remember at the time was like it was for a long time my most viewed video on the channel before this video came out. I don't think it's as good as DGR. I think it's here. I think it's there. I think I put DGR above Athens Dash, and then that like that. Then we got the two Rainbow Roads, or Yoshario Roads as I called them. I think these were pretty good. I think I put it there, and then I mean these are pretty similar versions. This one is just him also singing along to my song. You know, I put it that above the original because it's funnier that he's singing with my song. I like that. Moo Meadows, I think it's there. I put it above DGR. The Yosharian Unity, which was a parody of Bohemian Rhapsody. This one is also S tier. I think this one might be the best Yoshario video I've ever made. Like, just because it was such like a. I really put a lot of effort into that song, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good one. And this one I think I'll put in like B below Wiz. I think that one wasn't. I don't remember that one being that good. For some reason. I don't know. And then Rome Avanti, again, I don't really remember it. I think it's better than PP Cove, but not a whole lot. Then we got the most meta one that I've got on this list, which is how Athens Dash became a meme within the Yoshario community.
This was the first video I ever used my voice in, actually, so I think it gets bonus points for that, but put it in like B as well. I think it's like there. Well, I think it's below. I think we're gonna move stuff around a little bit. Like that, I think. Now we got Tiger's Factory. Again, S tier. I think this one is obviously legendary. If you're a part of Yoshario's community, you know how legendary this song is. So yeah, it kind of automatically gets S tier because of that. Then this video where I touch trees. Again, I think this one is quite underrated because it didn't get a lot of views, but I think it was a really good video. I put it like there, behind Yosharian Unity. Then we got the second BTG video. I don't think this one is as good. I think I put it in low A tier. I don't think it's as good as the original. Again, I don't remember that much about some like this video, for example, but I don't remember it being that like interesting as this one. Then I made instruments in Mario Maker 2. Not S tier, I don't think. I feel like this one, or well, it's like bottom of S, I think. Well, it's not like, I think these videos were a lot like cleaner. This one was a lot, you know, it was just me screwing around, it felt like. So I think these are of a higher quality than this one is. Nintendo Switch 2 YouTube Poop. I think this one belongs next to the Virtual Boy because it's very similar to the Virtual Boy in a lot of ways. It's just very short, and it's also about a console, or I guess Virtual Boy wasn't a console, but I don't know what the Virtual Boy was, but we're gonna put it next to that. I feel like they're similar. Okay, now we got learning the alphabet with Yoshario or something like that. I think this video was pretty fun. I don't think it's better than, well, I think it's better than Moo Moo Meadows, but not better than Cheese Land. The little curbs YouTube Poop, put that in there. No, I feel like it's better than DGR, right? I put it there. We got the ear rape version of Tiger's Factory. I don't know where we, I mean, is it as legendary as the regular one? I don't know. I'll put it in like C tier because it wasn't that like cool, I think. Shortcut YouTube Poop, again, it's like A, I don't know. Put it like there. The NB YouTube Poop is also like there. I don't know. All the YouTube, I made so many YouTube poops this year, I'm gonna be honest. The Yoshario YouTube Poop, I'll give this one extra points just because it's Yoshario and he's legendary. But yeah. And then we got the Mario Maker 2 compilation of Yoshario failing in Mario Maker 2 Endless. I think this one is this one's A tier as well. I think. Put it in there. And then we got 17th, the most recent video where I placed as many things as possible in a Mario Maker level. I think this one's better than Piano one.
It's better. I think it's there. I don't think it's better than Mario 64. But it's better than Tiger's Factory, I think. So it gets there. All right. Well, there's my list, I guess. Is there anything I want to change? I don't think so. I think this is. Well, we can move this one down a little bit. I think below BTG there. Alright, there's my final list. Take a screenshot or whatever. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Alright.